Salam everyone, welcome to my channel, DaringDeen vlog. This is the last question that I had in this interview for Sheikh Imran Nazar Hosein, and it relates to the education system in Britain. As you already know from Sheikh Imran Nazar Hosein's previous lectures, he already warned in the Western world an education system is coming that will introduce laws or the ways of accepting the children to accept the fact that a man can marry another man and get a marriage certificate. So this kind of education was inevitable, and it basically is happening in Britain. And you could always withdraw your children. I mean, parents were allowed to withdraw their children from this kind of education if they wanted to. I mean, there are a lot of people of faith, like the Jews, the Christians, the Muslims, and even the Hindus. Everyone, I mean, who believes in their religion, they are against this education, and they don't want their children to be taught something that is against their religion. So this law was talked about that they want to take away the power of parents, so they can't withdraw their children from this education. So basically, children will be forced to learn this, and this was happening. They were talking about it before the pandemic, and this law was going to be implemented during the pandemic, and it did happen. So I basically asked Sheikh Imran Hussein if he has any advice for the people the Muslims who are living in Britain regarding this issue. Everyone, please keep your prayers for Palestine, Palestinians in Gaza. Gaza has been bombed for the past several weeks, and so far, I think over 10,000 people have been killed, including children. This is terrible. A horror show is going on in Gaza. This is the worst genocide of this century, and no one's protesting, especially the leaders and rulers of the Muslim world, except for, I think, Malaysia, who has they've stopped trading with Israel, or at least one of the companies they've stopped. So people are marching, protesting in the UK as well. Thousands of people were out on the streets last Saturday, and this Saturday I think there's going to be a march of 1 million people, inshallah. So keep praying for them. May Allah help them.
My last question. An education system is coming in 2020 in UK. It will become compulsory to teach children in schools about sex segregation related to homosexuality, and that they will be taught that it is acceptable for a man to love another man, this kind of thing. What is your opinion? What is your advice to the people of Britain, the Muslims living in Britain and the West?
No, I don't have any advice for them. I only have knowledge to give to them. And this is absolutely certain knowledge. They better wake up. That if they allow their children to go to such schools, whether the law asks you to do it or does not ask you to do it is irrelevant to me. Irrelevant. If you allow your children to go to such schools, and your children are taught that a man can marry another man and get a marriage certificate, that this is perfectly acceptable, Allah will send you into the hellfire, because He has commanded you in the Quran, protect yourself and protect your families from the fire. Qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. And you choose to tell Allah, off with you, I don't care for you. I don't care for your commands in the Quran. And you send your children to this school, he'll throw you into the hellfire. And when you're in the hellfire, don't send me an email saying, Sheikh, what did I do? That's my answer to you. If you have children and the law requires you to send your children to the school to be taught this rubbish, this dangerous rubbish, then your obligation is to make hijrah. And Allah's earth is wide. However, the warning now is that if you have not had sincerity in your heart, in your relationship with Allah, you can try as much as you want to make hijrah. You will never succeed. Allah will block every single door to you. Yes. You remain sitting and eating and living comfortably while the rest of the world is suffering and suffering and suffering. And now you want to jump out of the pot. And it's too late. Too late to jump out of the pot. Why? Because you have not been sincere in your heart, in your relationship with Allah. And it's now too late. I have found so many people who have tried to make hijrah, and all that they do is that they return back to Britain. They fail. Because you did not have sincerity in your heart in the first place. So Allah has blocked the door to hijrah for you. You will now remain in the boiling pot and boil with the rest of mankind.
Jazakumullah khairan, Uncle Imran, for this interview. We have a growing number of students in Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, in the Arab world, and now a lot of students are growing in the West as well. Some of them sent their salams to you. I can't remember the names.
Wa alaikum salam rahmatullah. I visited Bangladesh twice and I love the country. I don't like Dhaka, but I love the countryside. It's very beautiful. And the people of Bangladesh, they receive me with love and affection and with so much generosity and shared their food with me, and it's delicious food. Thank you. Thank you, Deen.
May Allah give you good health and
Ameen.
the strength to
Ameen.
come back
Thank
to
you.
do more lectures.
Thank you. All right. So, alaikum salam.
Thank you everyone for watching this video. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell for future content, inshallah. And I will see you all in the next video, inshallah.